Hi everyone. So today we will discuss another review worksheet and more practice examples. And I will start with some examples with that video, and then your job will be to continue practicing. This worksheet may take a couple of days, just keep in mind, and make sure you always watch the video and write down some important notes, because that will be helpful for later work. So I can apply the order of operation as the main thing for today. And I want you to look to this example, multiple choice example, where it says your friend pledged $10 to you for fundraising walk and 25 cents for each mile you walk. You walk 6 miles. Which expression could you use to find friend's contribution? Well, before I show you the 4 options, I want you to think about this example. Your friend pledges $10 to you for a fundraising walk. What does it mean? If somebody gives you $10, would that mean this person will give you for every single walk, or it's just at the beginning? It seems right to be just at the beginning, because then it says, if you look at up here, and it says that you get 25 cents for each mile you walk. So it will be kind of $10 plus 25 cents per mile, right? And also on the second sentences, it says you walk 6 miles. So with the first one, we didn't know how many miles. It just says 25 cents per mile. But now we know that you already walked total of 6 miles. So this will be kind of 10 plus 0.25 times 6 miles you walked. And then this whole thing will be the contribution your friend makes. So now look at this. Oops. Sorry about that. I need to switch to that. Move this, and I want you to look at the answers. So we have A, B, C, and D choice. Obviously, B won't be the good option. Oops. Wow. Sorry, I should have changed the pen. So B won't be a good option. D also is not a good option, because we can't multiply all those, right? You get one time $10, and then you have 25 cents times 6 miles. So it's not $10 times 6 miles as well. Only A will be the right choice for this particular example. Now, that was just kind of warm up thinking about some combinations. Let me remind you, when we talk about order of operations, we have one of the most rules or basic rules that we follow, and this is what we call PEMDAS rules. So with PEMDAS rules, we are focusing first on parentheses if it's the first one. Then we also need to look exponents. Then we gotta divide or multiply based on what we have given. And final thing, addition and subtraction. And we always start from left to right with all those rules as well when we divide, multiply, add, and subtract. So if you want, you can write down those PEMDAS rules, what they mean, on your formula sheet, and I will continue with the examples. You may pause the video right now if you need to, otherwise we can keep going with the examples. Next example is 8 minus 2 times, inside the parentheses, 7 plus 4 times negative 3 to the second power. So how do we solve that? What do we do here? Well, first thing, definitely we gotta combine the numbers inside the parentheses. So it will be 8 minus 2. Inside 7 plus 4 is 11, and then we have negative 3 to the second. So once you work out inside the parentheses, then go ahead and take care of this. Negative 3 to the second power, when we multiply two numbers, because this is the same as negative 3 times negative 3, well, negative 3 times negative 3 will be positive 9. So times, this is times here, 9. Alright, so we have multiplication here, multiplication here. And we will start from left to right and multiply those numbers. So 8 minus 2 times 11 is 22, and then times 9. Okay, so let's multiply those two. 8 minus 22 times 9 will be 2 times 9 is 18. 180 plus 18 will give us 198. And final thing, 8 minus 198, we have one positive, one negative number. How do we combine those integers? So we take away, which the answer for take away will be 190, and because 198 has a negative sign in front as the larger number, then my answer will also be negative. So negative 190 will be the answer for this example. Let's take a look at another one. 5 minus 2 to the power of 3 minus 7 plus 4 to the third power. Okay, we'll work those first inside the parentheses. 5 minus 2 is 3 to the third power minus 7 plus 4 to the third power. Alright, so 3 to the third power is the same as 3 times 3 times 3 minus 7 plus 4 to the third will be 4 times 4 times 4. Okay? You can break down the example like this, or you can just try on the side piece of paper to calculate. So 3 times 3 here is 9 times 3 will give us 27 minus 7 plus 4 times 4 is 16 times 4. Okay, so 16 times 4, we gotta multiply those two. And I will put, please make sure you copy the rest of it. 27 minus 7 plus 16 times 4 is 64. Correct? 10 times 4, 40. 6 times 4 is 24. When we add those, we get 64. 27 minus 7 will be 20 plus 64. So final answer 84 will be for this example. If you think you're a little bit confused of how I did calculate that, please pause the video and follow my examples. 3 to the third power means we multiply this number itself 3 times. 4 to the third, same thing. 3 times 3 is 9 times 3, 27. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4 is 64. And once you have all the multiplication parts completed, done, and simplified, then you start from left to right to subtract and add numbers. Okay, another one. What about if we have given negative 3 to the second minus 7 plus 6 minus 10 to the second? So we can copy this in order to get what is inside the parentheses. So I'm going to put negative 3 to the second minus 7 plus, what is 6 minus 10? Well, 6 minus 10 is negative 4 to the second power. Now, negative 3 to the second is the same as negative 3 times negative 3. Then minus 7 plus, and we have negative 4 times negative 4. Just want to show you with the exponent to the second power what it means to have those numbers or negative integers inside the parentheses. So negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9 minus 7 plus negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. So we did simplify up to the point when we have only addition and subtraction. Starting from left to right, 9 minus 7 is 2 plus 16. 2 plus 16, final answer will be 18. And with this, I will conclude that example. Alright, another one here. 14 plus negative 2 to the second over 8 minus 6. When you have division, a ratio of different expressions of adding, subtracting, I want you to go step by step. First thing, let's take care of what is on the top. So we have 14 plus, and negative 2 to the second will be negative 2 times negative 2 over 8 minus 6. What is 8 minus 6? 8 minus 6 is 2. So we're going to have only number 2 as a denominator. Now I will continue solving. On the top, I will put 14 plus negative 2 times negative 2 will be positive 4 over 2. Okay, and then final thing here, 14 plus 4 is 18 over 2. Well, definitely everybody knows 18 divided by 2 will give us 9 as the final answer. So your goal is always to simplify as much as you can. Sometimes if you're not sure, look at the answers of the multiple choice questions and see if you get the problem up to the end or you have to do additional steps with the simplification. Awesome, I will keep going. Please make sure you pause, you work on your own pace so you know what to do with the video. Next example. X squared minus y times z plus 4. So now we have given expression with variables inside. And it says evaluate the expression when x equals 4, y equals 12, and z is 9. Step 1, you have to substitute the value of the variables inside the parentheses or the expression. So I'm going to have x is 4, so 4 to the second power minus y is 12 times z is 9 plus 4. Alright, so once you substitute, then you apply PEMDAS rule. Well, we can work on the parentheses here, and remember at the beginning we said you're using parentheses first unless there is an exponent inside. If you have exponent inside the parentheses, this is what you need to simplify at first, because you can't do 4 minus 12. What's going to happen with the second power, right? So we got to work this one first. So 4 to the second will be 16 minus 12, and then 9 plus 4 inside the second parenthesis part. So 16 minus 12 is 4, and there is a multiplication sign between those parentheses. 9 plus 4 is 13. Okay, so 4 times 13, that will be the final thing to evaluate. 4 times 13 will be 52. 52 will be the final answer for this expression. Alright, we're going to keep going. I have a couple more for you. I'm hoping with all those different examples, you will feel much more confident completing the worksheet after. Okay, next one. 42 plus z minus y minus 20. Okay, well, we got to substitute absolutely here. Otherwise, how are we going to calculate that? 42 plus z is 9, so will be 9 minus y is 12 and minus 20. We substitute, so we're going to calculate this first. 42 plus 9 minus 12 is negative 3 minus 20. Awesome. So there is no multiplication, division, anything like that, so we can just start adding 42 plus negative 3. Well, if we have 42 plus negative 3, it's the same as 42 minus 3, right? The combination of positive and negative always gives us negative and then minus 20. So 42 minus 3 will be 39 minus 20, 19 final answer. Oh, I should have write here 20, not 12. Okay, 39 minus 20, 19 will be my final answer. I have one more for you and we'll conclude that video. 36 divided by z minus x. So this example shows us this. 36 divided by z. So we're going to have 36 divided by z and then minus x. This is z. So I will substitute 36 divided by z is 9 minus x is 4. Then 36 divided by 9, we gotta work on this. 36 divided by 9 will be what? 4, right? 4 minus 4. So final answer 0 for this example. Alright, perfect. Well, thank you for watching the video. All discussions and questions could be done through Schoology, by discussion board, or in class face-to-face. So we'll see you in the class. Have a great day, everybody.